So it's been a while, about 8 months to be exact. It is now literally summertime, but I have a good reason, okay? I was fighting for my motherfucking life out here. For those of you who have also been trying to go through the process of trying to find a teaching job here in China within the past year, especially if you aren't white, then you know just how hard it is after going through literally 70 plus agents, multiple failed contracts with schools, and being told every single day that a school wouldn't hire me because I'm Black. I was like, screw this. And I decided to make my own way. So today I am here to talk about how I became self-employed in China and how you can too. Stay till the end of the video because I have a very special treat for those who are also trying to go on this path. But first, let's just jump in. What does it actually mean to be self-employed in China? While I do push back a lot on the idea, people are like, it's impossible. It's definitely not impossible because I'm literally doing it. But it is true that the Chinese government does not officially recognize self-employment. It's not like other countries where they have like a digital nomad visa. Like, no, you need to have a work permit and it needs to be tied to a company. Okay, right. So make your own company. And you're like, Ebony, okay, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. And, you know, I can't say it's not, but also it's a lot of work to do anything. You know, it's a lot of work to be going through interviews each day, to be trying to, you know, read through these contracts, trying to figure out if you're going to have the right school, if you're going to be treated well. Like, either way, moving to a new country is a lot. So you might as well create something for yourself that you actually love. That's my take. Anyways, I am here to break it all down for you so that way you can know all the steps. You can see, you can wrap your mind around it, and you're like, okay, I can do this. So first, deciding your business goals. For most foreigners, you will be opening up your own company through something called a WFOE, which is a wholly foreign-owned enterprise. This is essentially a limited liability company, similar to maybe what you have in your own country, similar to what they have in the States. And this just allows you to officially open up a business, have your business bank accounts, receive payments through them, employ yourself, pay yourself a salary, have various legal protections, tax benefits, etc. So in China, this is how you are able to host your own work permit because you are the shareholder of the company. And so you get to live in China while you do the company. For example, I started with education consulting as my company and also business consulting freelancing. There's so many different types of categories of companies, ideas that you can do. So for example, let's say you are already a freelancer. You do like freelance video editing, graphic design, virtual assistant on Upwork, or some of these sorts, right? You can open up a company in China from outside of China. So you can start the process before you even get there. And then you have your clients pay you into this Chinese bank account. Bam, you're running a business. You're employed. You can be employed in China. That's literally it. That's literally it. You do not have to have Chinese clients. You do not have to be doing anything physical in person. You can be working online from anywhere. You also don't have to live in China to do it. Like you can go to China, live there for however many months you want. You know, like there is freedom. There is freedom. There is a way. And, you know, I just want people to know about it because every time I try to look it up on Reddit, people are like, it's impossible. It's super expensive, which it's not, because I will talk about the expenses. I'll talk about the expenses a little bit later. So yeah, that is one way that it can look like. Also, it can be a whole range of categories. So again, for example, you have this online freelancing sort of business, but also you like to make like handmade lotions and soaps and all that kind of stuff. Like that's something you like to do in your spare time. You can also add that under your business scope. You can add up to 20 different business scopes, 20 different industries. You can do them as long as they are not restricted for foreigners. You can do that. So yeah, you do that on the side. You also, sell little soaps in person. You also, let's say you like to teach tennis. You like to be a tennis coach occasionally. Like, you can do all these things. You can make your peak China portfolio career, okay? It is possible. It is possible. Step 2, decide on your city. So, in order to register your company, you need to know what city you are registering in, because that will decide a lot of factors. So, for example, I picked Lingang, which is technically in Shanghai, but it is pretty far out from the city center. I picked Lingang because of their very supportive permanent residency pathway. It is honestly probably the fastest permanent residency pathway for like people who aren't Nobel Prize winners and shit like that. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to live here. Like, I'm trying to live here. I'm trying to retire here. I'm trying to build a life here. So I need permanent residency. So that is actually why I got into opening a company, because I was like, well, I actually don't like working full time. This teaching economy is going downhill and I want to be able to stay here. So let me figure out a way. And everyone was like, again, that's another thing. Everyone was like swearing up and down, you can't get permanent residency. It's so hard. You have to marry a Chinese person. No, I found a way. And I will definitely be making a video on it, because again, there's like, people just talk about things that they don't know about. Or people just like, if there's one thing about me, I'm not going to take no for an answer. Like, obviously respect people's consent, like that stuff. But when it comes to someone's like, you can't do something, yes, I can. And I will find a way to. And I did. That's exactly what I did. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. So you're welcome. But yeah, so depending on what city you register in and how you structure it, you can also take advantage of having a job or employing yourself without a bachelor's degree, employing yourself without 2 years of relevant work experience, employing yourself after the age of 60. I found out a lot of policies through WeChat channels, just looking up like just special policies. There are a lot of agents on there who post about different policies that cities have that foreigners that want to take advantage of these policies can do. Speaking of agents, step 3, find your agent. You can technically apply without an agent, register your own company yourself, but that, again, as someone who's like, screw it, I can do things myself, there's no reason. Some things you just have to hand off to people. And this is one of those things. This is one of those things, okay? You have enough to worry about. This is one of those things. So this part, you actually do have to be careful about, because I have been scammed before. Yes, I have been scammed before. The first time I tried to open up my company last year, it was a mess. And it ended up with me at the police station trying to make sure that I wasn't going to be blacklisted from coming back to China because of getting involved with the wrong people. So you definitely have to be careful. You definitely have to be very, very careful. Honestly, just be careful of Red Note. Like, I don't think anything really good is coming from Red Note on there. I'll be real. WeChat is where the legit agents are at. And that's where I found my current one. I compared a lot of different agents and found the one that would eventually come to help me register everything for 7,000 RMB. That is about 1,000 US dollars. So obviously not chump change, but for everything, that's like well worth it. I mean, when you're moving to another country, you have to budget these things. And I feel like that is a really reasonable price for setting up your own company. That includes yearly accounting. That includes literally, again, all of the visa stuff. That includes all the registering things. That includes the bank accounts. That includes the tax setup, like everything. He held my hand through everything. And I'm very grateful for him because that was the cheapest price that I could find. I know of other agents who were charging like 20K RMB plus. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not really trying to swing that right now. So I'm really glad that I found him, and he's definitely helped me out of difficult situations more than once. So yeah, definitely need to find an agent and find the right agent, especially if you're opening up a company from outside of China, then you are going to need to mail that agent your passport. So you want to make sure that you trust this person. And step 4, open your company. So once you have your business idea, you're set on what type of company you're opening, which again, for most foreigners is usually WFOE. And then you have decided your city, found your agent for that city, then you open your company. And again, your agent will walk you through all of this. They will help you find an office, open your bank accounts, tax accounts, just everything. So that way you can legally employ yourself. Once your company is fully open, then you can host your work permit. You can host your work permit before even having any income, like revenue in your company. Of course, again, be responsible. I recommend like having at least 1 or 2 sources of like income or like contracts that you have as like, okay, this is how I will be getting paid regularly in my company. Or you can, for example, before hosting your work permit, run the company for a little bit while outside of China, maybe while you're preparing to move to China, because depending on your situation, you may only get a 3 to 6 month visa in the beginning because they'll want to see that you're like operating the company. So if you come and you like try to figure it out while you're here and you don't make a lot of money in the first few months, then they could be like, are you really doing anything? And so that could cause some trouble. There's no exact amount of what you need, but it is recommended to make like at least 20K to 30K RMB per month in revenue. So you can choose to pay yourself 7,500 RMB and take care of the rest via tax breaks, writing off your housing, writing off your office rent, writing off, you can even buy a car if you want. Like there's things you can do to take care of other ways of revenue to reducing your tax liabilities or whatever. But you want to make sure that you do have some sort of employment. Like, you know, this isn't just get a visa, go there, chill. Like you do have to be running a business. You do have to be a freelancer, some sort of entrepreneur, some sort of contractor or whatever. And there you go. Once you have opened up your company, you can now apply to host your own work permit, and you are now legally self-employed in China. So as you can see, I mean, these are just the Spark Notes, but this is basically all you need. Like this is the steps of this is how you do the thing. It doesn't have to be as scary as people make it seem online, specifically Reddit. And you know why else it doesn't have to be scary? Because I wrote a 60-page guide holding your hand through every single step, providing advice and just everything that I wish that I knew months ago. And you, my special viewer, can get it for 30% off. Yes, that's right. The first 100 copies are 30% off. So make sure to get it before the price goes up. And if you're like, Ebony, I don't know which business to start or how I can freelance, you can book a session with me and I can help connect you with your self-employment plan in China. I can also connect you with agents that I recommend and also invite you to a private community of foreigners that are walking the same path of just being self-employed in China. So the support is there and I would like to invite you into it. But yeah, if you're interested in learning more about how you can get a work permit without the typical requirements or unpacking other lies that people have told you about work permits in China, then you can check out this video here. and subscribe for more of my weekly China content. See you next week.